I give my soul to architecture, really. I'm Manuel António. I'm from Moltec, Portugal, and I'm here from the beginning of this wonderful project, architecture. Here I can express what is in my imagination.
For Standex Engraving, Moltec and architecture, what it allows is for the customer to have one partner to hold their hand through the whole process. We can take you all the way through design, verification, into production, essentially to make the customer's experience of the process as seamless and as easy as possible.
Welcome to Architecture China. I'm Ko Chen, the design manager. Normally, the elements of the arts include line, shape, form, space, value, color, and textures. In a sense, if you select the texture well, you already got the successful design.
Ultimately, one of the ambitions about what we're doing is to speed up the whole process, get products to market faster than we've been traditionally able to do that. Verification is paramount to this whole process because this is where the customer gains the confidence to be creative. They actually see, well, in a sense, seeing is believing. You know, they actually understand what they're going to get at the end of the DVP process. It infers confidence, and I think for us, latterly, as we work project by project, that development of confidence is key to the whole evolution of architecture within the business. This is a very long-winded process for both the OEM and ourselves. That's just the natural course of events. It takes a long time to build and design a car. But the trust is inherent in the dialogue and the communication. It has to be very close. So we have to develop a relationship with the customers. And then by having that relationship and hopefully inferring confidence, it gives them flexibility, it gives them choice, and it allows their vision to become a reality. What we do is we convert the RTP, which is the 3D printing technology, the concept grain, as it moves into a target grain for production. We can then take that print, we can manipulate it, and we can print out a master. We then raise a soft silicon tool from that master, and then we can make what we call Modeltec skins. These are very similar to PVC skins that are utilised in the industry generally, but it's made of a completely different material and it's actually more elastic. Now the beauty of this is that we can make an unlimited number of these skins. We then apply them to the 3D geometry in question, regardless of the scale, the size. So that can be a small design model that sits on a table, a complete vehicle assembly.
To achieve a fit-to-form application, we use a proprietary technology called RenderTech that manipulates the pieces almost like a dressmaker's pattern. The geometry of the Manta is complex. It's like an instrument panel for a vehicle. It just has a lot of curvature to it, has a lot of radiuses to it, and keeping that grain in line to the shape of the part and the way that grain is designed to fit that part is a very challenging aspect to the graining of it.
The Manta has a shape that's, it's very much in motion. It's a speed form. You can tell movement while it's sitting still. Transitions and texture, you have to be very careful about how those flow along that form.
Mastering is very important for us as Standex Engraving and then also for our customer. There's a lot that goes into developing textures for a product. So what we want to do is make sure that we create something that is feasible for their application and also create a consistent harmony, especially for the automotive sector.
I think for me it's really interesting to work with different type of customer because most of our customers are from the automotive industry. but it can also be from the packaging industry, so it's completely different like requests or different technical like problems to solve, and it's really interesting to have this different type of like discussion with them for different products. Yes, keeps the job very interesting.
Like Flavio told many times, we are the dreamers, but we are not only the dreamers. We put our dreams in reality.